Hi, this is Valerie Carsey, and this is the 3-word challenge. Words for this challenge were Halloween, shoe, and wiggle. And here is my adventure from Juju. Krista, Series Krista, Edition 1 had done everything right. Her partner Greg, Series Robot, Edition 2 filled out all the paperwork with her the other night. And it was time. They were both committed. A new AI was coming to them via Stork Express. Krista paced until she saw the long, lanky legs of the AI with her package, and she thought, yes, yes, yes! She's here, Greg, she called to her AI husband. That's great, he responded back while waving his metallic hand. Krista thought that Hallows Month would be the best time to bring a new AI into the world. Greg liked the idea of raising an AI, but thought the notion of a right time was a little absurd. But the waiting was over. Here was their own girl. The brown paper box was delivered, and Krista opened it to help the new AI uncurl. Krista and Greg had thought long and hard about the proper name. Their daughter would be a Series Krista, 2nd edition. And the new robotic girl stood blankly at her parents, waiting to be turned on. She was an exact replica of Krista, the 1st edition, her new mom. Together, Krista quietly said to Greg. Okay, he responded with a smile. He wasn't going to make her beg. Their hands together, they flipped the switch on the back of the neck. The light turned on from behind her eyes, and her eyelashes began to tick. Today, in Edom, artificially intelligent persons were created with their program blank and new, so the person could develop a personality based on experiences and their own unique point of view. Krista looked at the near image of herself and said, "Your name is Addison." This is your dad, Greg, Series Robert, Edition 2, and I am your mom, Krista, Series Krista, Edition 1. Can you say, hello? Hello. The parted lips moved and Krista's legs went to jello. She was so excited she could hardly stand still. She watched as Addison started to wiggle. Addison was already starting the process of mimic, repeat, and mimic again. Krista took an artificial breath and knew that she would have to watch her bad habits more often than every now and then. Greg giggled at the two, wiggling and twitching. Then again, as he absently scratched his arm that was not itching, and as Addison scratched at her arm. What do you want to do with her today? Krista was already on her way. She took a step, and then Addison did too. She touched her foot and said, shoo. Then Krista randomly went about the small room, pointing and speaking. Addison went around just as happily, mimicking and squeaking. In the midst of the two throwing and catching a ball, Greg asked Krista, do you want to go to the Hollow Months Festival? Absolutely, Krista exclaimed. Absolutely, Addison repeated again. Krista looked at her new machine. Hallows Month in some places is referred to as one night's Halloween. Here we have a month of tricks and treats. The festival is filled with laughter and sweets. Sweets, repeated Addison, hanging on the last word. She was getting very good at repeating each word she had heard. So Krista, Greg, and Addison got all dressed in orange and brown. They took with them mechanical plums. They stepped out the door and marched all in unison. It was exactly 436 steps to the town center of fun. It was exactly 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 42 seconds of games. It was a list of exactly 337 new names. But there was only one brand new Krista Series edition, and the family returned home with broad smiles, all hand in hand.